Good morning, guys. It's Ashley with the Passionate Penny Pincher, and today we are going to be talking about just some basic staples that you can have in your house to save some money. This week we're working on More Money March, and the goal this week was to find something in your house to eat and to prepare for meals, whether it be from the fridge, the pantry, the freezer. But then you were supposed to take all of that money that you've saved and put in your fun envelope. So we're going to talk about a couple things today that you can do to help you. The first one, okay, hold on just a minute. As you guys are hopping on, give me what is like your number one tip or trick on like saving money on groceries and eating. And groceries are expensive, and to feed all 6 of us, it adds up pretty quickly, but I can tell you how much more quickly it would add up if we were eating out for every meal or, you know, many meals. It's just so much easier for us to eat at home. We eat at home probably 99% of the time. And if it's eating out, it's probably picking up McDonald's or Wendy's for the kids. So not super fancy. I'm a little congested today, you guys, so please bear with me. I am so sorry. Good morning, Angie and Melissa. And Beth, thank you for hopping on this morning. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do today, pretty easy staple, we are gonna make homemade bread. Can use it for really anything, right? So I have this bread maker, and it's fantastic. And on my friend Alice is going to throw in the link, the bread machine dough recipe. I know it's backwards for you guys, but this is such a quick, easy staple. I mean, you can use probably some like garlic butter on the slices and make it into a garlic bread. You can make it into probably like a cinnamon sugar breakfasty bread if you wanted to. I mean, you can turn this into anything. We're gonna make just plain bread today, and then, you know, we can kind of do whatever we want with it. So, good morning. Happy Friday. Okay, so meal plan and shop your fridge, freezer, and pantry. Becky, I love that. What a great idea. Fruit and veg prep on Sunday for the week. Absolutely fantastic. I feel like fruits and veggies are so expensive. So if you can prep them and keep them good to go for the week, that is fantastic. Would love the recipe. Amy, my friend Alice is going to throw it in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the hot water. So this is really truly a foolproof recipe, you guys, okay? You are gonna need 1 cup of water warmed. I turned on the water, I'm gonna let it run for just a few minutes to get it. It says about 110 to 115 degrees. I've made this quite a few times and I've never messed it up yet. So I don't really ever bank on a certain temperature. So anyway, we're just gonna wing it today. I just make sure I got my little mixer in the bottom of this. I have done that once before where I didn't have that in there and put all the ingredients in. I was like, oh, so anyway. Okay, so the bread maker is ready to go, and we need 1 cup of warmed water. Just use slightly warm tap water. Okay, okay, what's the warm over here? So we are going to take this, and we are going to dump this in. Let me change you guys don't need to see me. Okay, here we go. So 1 cup of warmed water. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of milk. I can't even tell you how amazing this makes the house smell too, you guys. It is fantastic. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of oil. My kids love this, so they are going to be just tickled when they come home and see fresh bread waiting for them. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of honey, and I'm going to spray my little measuring spoon so that it comes out easier. 2 tablespoons of honey. And what does it say? It says if you don't have honey, you can skip this and it will turn out fine. We usually have honey. My kids like honey. Okay, so we'll do 2 of these guys. My spray didn't work so well this morning, you guys. Okay. I'm gonna use a spoon because that is just the way it's gonna go today. Okay. So we got our honey in there. Better pick that up before it spills. And then we need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We're gonna dump this in here. And dump that in there. And then we need a teaspoon of salt. Now, there it is, there's my little teaspoon. Good morning, Connie. I would love to make bread, but I don't, but I have a loaf already. There you go. Use up what you have. That is saving your money. You already paid for it, so use it, and then you can make some amazing homemade bread. And then we need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Let me get this guy over here. And we're gonna dump this in. There's 1. And we've got a 2. And a 3. Now we're gonna make, now I'm gonna cheat a little bit. You're gonna make a little well in the middle. This is how I do it. Maybe. And then it needs 2 teaspoons of yeast. And I'm going to drop 1, 2. Now, I don't know if it's good or bad or indifferent, but let me tell you what I do. I like to, the recipe says to take it out, make the dough, and then take it out and then let it rise and bake in the oven. I just let it finish and bake in all of the things in this. One less step I have to do, less I have to worry about. It just makes it so much easier. So I'm literally gonna push the button, and in 3 hours and 18 minutes, I'm gonna have hot, fresh bread. So really, truly, you guys, it's done. We're gonna have hot, fresh bread for really, truly, whatever you wanna use it for. If you wanna make sandwiches, if you wanna cut it off and eat it with dinner. Spaghetti is a quick, easy meal for this. I don't know if we're gonna do spaghetti for dinner with this or if we're gonna do the crunchy onion barbecue chicken. I have everything in the pantry for that too. So that's a family favorite. We love that one. So it's between the 2. We're gonna either have one of those. I have a bag salad that needs used up in the fridge. So we're gonna pull that and have some bread. We might have some fresh fruit. I'll have to see what the stash looks like come dinner time. So yeah, that's gonna be dinner tonight. Nothing fancy, it's gonna feed people. It's stuff that I already had, and we're gonna keep it simple. So we are gonna go over here, you guys, and we are going to work on, hang on just a second so I don't drop you. Okay, we are gonna work on just some good old pantry staples. These are things that, hold on just a second. Okay. You can see my dog food bowl over there. My silly girl. Okay, so we are going to work over here, and we are going to just make some very, very, very simple things that you can use from your pantry. You guys are so crooked. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I got it together. Get it together today, girl. Can you add Italian seasoning? Yes, Bridget, I would absolutely say so. I'll tell you what else I'll do because I have a very picky kid. I just made the plain bread, and then if we end up doing the spaghetti, I will probably make like a garlic butter for them to spread on it instead of just plain butter. I'd probably make like an Italian-y garlic, probably just make it up because I don't have any kind of a recipe. And then they can individually make a garlic bread if they want to. I have a kiddo who's not into that, so he will be happy with this plain bread. And some like just butter, and some can, so they can kind of do whatever. But yes, I would totally say you could throw in some Italian seasoning and make delicious, delicious bread. So What's the bread maker? Suzette, I have, mine is the, it's the Oster brand, but we have found, I think it's a Hamilton Beach that we found that is a pretty good deal today. My friend Alice can pop the link down there. My husband got me this for Mother's Day. I don't know, I want to say like 6-7 years ago, maybe. It's been a while, and it is so fun to pull this out. I'll tell you another thing, and we haven't tried it yet. My sister-in-law has one, and she said that they love to make homemade pretzels. And I was like, that sounds amazing. Like, my kids would be all over homemade soft pretzels. And she makes the dough in there, and then they, you know, flip them and bake them and stuff. And they said that they are fantastic. So there's so many things that you can do with a bread maker. Like, it's pretty awesome. So anyway, if you don't have one, I highly recommend it. Yeah, you keep all the ingredients around. You can make it anytime you want to. Okay, so where is mine? Next thing we're going to do. My friend Alice is going to put this in the link. And this is a great reference sheet, you guys. It is homemade pantry staples, okay? And Victoria, yes, the tree is gone. We are in March. And gosh, we've had some like 75-degree days. So it was time for it to come down. Okay, so the pantry staples, you guys, are amazing. First of all, you can control what is in them. Second of all, you can make a whole lot of them very, very cheaply. So, like for example, cream of chicken soup, homemade Bisquick, homemade hot chocolate mix, Alfredo, pie crust, pesto, taco seasoning, homemade Italian breadsticks, homemade Italian dressing, Cool Whip, brownie mix, pizza dough. That's another thing I make in my bread maker, and it is fantastic. It is so easy, and it, yeah, probably makes the best pizza we've ever had. Homemade hot chocolate, or homemade chocolate cake mix, barbecue sauce, dry rub, yellow cake, and homemade ranch dressing mix. This is such a great staple to have in your house. More than likely, you're gonna have a lot of these ingredients already there. So we are going to start off with, let's make some Italian dressing, okay? We'll just walk through a couple of these. Where are my little containers, you guys? I'm losing my mind today. Okay, hang on. So we're gonna just take, I'm just gonna take little glass dishes, and we're just gonna make some Italian dressing so that next time I need it, I can just pull it out of the pantry. Easy peasy. Okay, so it's gonna be 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. Oh, wait a second. Okay, here we go. I put all of my things on that side. So anyway, okay. So 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. I need a tablespoon of onion powder. Before I spill this all over the place, there we go. Here's my onion powder. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. I don't think I did. Okay. So 2 of these guys. This is so exciting. We do a lot of like tacos and stuff. We're gonna make taco next. So I am excited about that one. And then it is 1 tablespoon of sugar. And everything's gonna fall over because I'm gonna move that one. So a tablespoon of that. And 2 tablespoons of salt. Here we go. And then a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. All right, look at that. I'm not even kidding you. We just made that is so fun. And you know what? I wish my daughter was here today. She would just get a kick out of doing this with me. So, Italian dressing mix. Right there, you guys, look at that. How simple. Let me see, I'm making from scratch barbecue sauce. That is so exciting. Who said that? Sarah, can you send a link for the pantry staples to make? Becky, it should be, look in the comments of the video, and my friend Alice is gonna post in there, and all you have to do is click on it, and it'll take you right to the website. So there's that one. We are, let me see, we are totally gonna make taco seasoning next. Sarah, have you ever made the homemade barbecue sauce before? I was reading that the other day. It looks really good, like really, really, really good. This one, what am I gonna do with this one? This one, on the taco mix recipe, they have, not that it's hard, but we have it so that we can make, we've multiplied it by 8 in the bottom section, so you can make like a larger quantity at one time. So I am totally gonna follow that one because we eat a lot of tacos, and so we burn through the little taco packets around here. We have probably at least once a week we have something Mexican. So all right, we are gonna make, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I want to get a little bit different bowl, you guys. Hang on. Excuse me. Okay, we're gonna use, we need 8 teaspoons of chili powder. We're gonna make a big one of these, I'm excited. All right, let's do this. Ah, brand new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And then we need 2 teaspoons of salt. Did I say 2 of those? Yep. 2 of those. And I need 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And I just had it. No, I did. You guys, I'm going crazy. There it is. Ah! 2. And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of cumin. There it is. There was a snake that would have gotten me. 2 of these guys. And we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of pepper. And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of oregano. And then I need 6 of paprika. And then we're gonna do 4 of onion powder, and then just a pinch of red pepper flakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and just 1 teaspoon. Oh, here's pepper flakes. And just a pinch. I'm gonna add a little bit of spice in there, guys. Good morning. What are we making, Deb? We just made homemade bread. I don't know if you can hear my bread maker. Just awesome. There it is. If you can hear my bread maker. We are making just some staples to be able to keep in your house. And just some different things that help to save money, or when you're in a time crunch, or I have browned hamburger and expected to make tacos and then go to the pantry where I keep my taco seasoning and have none. So anyway, we are just talking about our pantry staples today, Deb. Okay, so here is our 8. That is about 8 servings of taco seasoning right there. So that's gonna hold us for a little while. I'm pretty excited about that. You can either store it in a big bag, or you can measure it out individually. You know, however you want to do it. So simple. So simple. Whatever's the easiest for you. All right, I'll spare you on the rest of these. There's a ranch one that I was gonna do. We're gonna make one more, and then I will hop off here. We are gonna make, because my daughter was so excited, we're gonna make the brownie mix. She saw that and she started drooling. She was like, Mom, and I was like, I know. So we're just gonna make the dry mix. I don't know if I'm gonna make it today or not, but we're gonna make the dry mix. And then as I was thinking about it this morning, I was like, you know what? That would make a really nice like teacher gift, or you know, you could give them away as gifts, or you can just make it up and stick it in your pantry too. So you need 2/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. And then you need 1.5 cups of sugar. So we'll do 1, 2, 3 of those. And then I need 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. This is going to be messy. Hold on just a second. Powdered sugar, I tell you, my kids love powdered sugar. It is the biggest, messiest thing ever. Okay, so we're doing 1/3 of a cup. Powdered sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Let me see what I'm doing here. Here we go. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Dump that in. And then we need 1 cup of flour. Get my flour from making the bread this morning. Do 1 cup of this. And then we're gonna do 1 cup of chocolate chips. And you guys, we have our dry mix to the brownies. I mean, how simple was that? Give it a little stir. Yum, 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 you guys. Love it. All right, look at, here's our awesome brownie mix. Ready to go. Good morning, Mary from Waco, Texas. Did you say your bread maker is at Hamilton Beach? No. Hold on, who said that? Joe Ellen. Mine is the Oster brand. Again, I think I've had mine 7 or 8 years. We found a decent deal on a Hamilton Beach this morning, so that we can throw that in the link if you guys are looking for a bread maker. I think it was like $72. I just looked on Amazon, and the one that I have is like 150 something. So if you're looking for one, I think Hamilton's a pretty good brand as well. If you're looking for one, I would grab the Hamilton. $72 is, I believe, a really, really good deal on that. So anyway, you can put this in a Ziploc baggie, and then after that, it's 3 large eggs, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 3 tablespoons of water, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You can write that on the baggie that you put it in, or you could put it in a jar and then make a nice little tag with what to add in there and tie it on there. You can store it that way. You can give it away as a gift. You can do whatever you want with it. So anyway, if you guys are looking to save a little bit of money, make things a little bit easier on yourselves, the homemade bread and the pantry staples are fantastic. Homemade Cool Whip is absolutely amazing. I've had that before, and it is fantastic. So yeah, if you guys, all of the links should be in the comments of the video. As soon as the video ends, you can scroll back through and find all that stuff. Don't forget, the money class is tonight. Make sure you look in your email for the link for that. That is going to be an awesome class, and you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will be here tomorrow for Freezer Friday. I'll probably have a couple kids with me because they're off from school, but yeah, they can't wait to help and get in the kitchen with me tomorrow. So you guys have a great day. And Bonnie, recipe, please. Look in the link. Look in the video and through the comments as soon as I get off here in a second, and you should be able to find that there, okay? You guys have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.